Assalamualaikum. My name is Mira binti Abdul Rahman. Today I would like to talk about digital integrity. Lately, much has been said about issues involving integrity. Issues involving abuse of power, breach of trust, corruptions, embezzlement, even by some individuals. What does integrity means? Integrity generally means the higher quality that is present in the individual and the organization. The issue of integrity is closely related to the ethical issue and values of workers within individual and organization. In my opinion, digital development is increasingly needed under any situation. There are potential advantage and disadvantage. Whether it affects the moral and value of the behavior of workers, organization, and profession. It all depends on the level. It all depends on the level of integrity that the individual has. For example, when an employee needs to do their job digitally, it's it's a positive benefit because not to rush to go anywhere or what, but the employee needs to be considerate and willing to perform their assigned tasks honestly. This is because day-to-day work assignment must be well planned because the organization or employer has the utmost trust in every employee. However, the shortcoming a worker may face while his focus on work can be disrupted because of working discipline is not the same as in the office environment. Because when doing a virtual job, many things can interfere with ignoring his belief during working hour. Indirectly, it demonstrates integrity in terms of integrity. As another example, when meeting or discussing digital platform is less effective because there are a few things we need to discuss face to face to communicate information more effectively. What can I conclude is that this theme is timely and it's time for organization to rethink and find their solution to productivity, ensure quality and guarantee satisfaction with survey using digital technology. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Melissa Fidan Anis, A166209. Integrity is the goodwill and the moral of a person in a digital community or a virtual social network. Employees' integrities are mean honesty, dependability, and work ethics. It is very important for us to have integrity as we in workplace. We need to show good moral value where we be honest and trustworthy. As we live in technology digital world, we must have better understanding how important is it development and connection between digital integrity and the community. As we know that we already live in digital surrounding and it's already come out or exist before we born. There are pros and cons of using digital integrity to value the perspective of an employee. For example, we share our academic results on social media openly, which is student always do when the result is come out. Others friend who doesn't have social account will do not know our current life update. and we are aware of their existence. We also see mostly our family members' pictures or video on other social media such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We can't avoid this to be happen, but we aware that digital is a part of our life. Therefore, the state of one's self-integrity and good behavior, moral and moral and ethical standards that may be got forensically through one digital existence interaction with other digital communities. This is new prospect that has gradually been deployed by recruitment agencies to factor in one employability. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to Dr. Arena and to all my members team friends and to all my friends. Today I want to discuss about the task 4. It's about the digital integrity, the sample project presentations, and also I want to discuss the pros and cons digital integrity in the context of the prospective employers. So, my name is Masrun bin Mensi and my number matrix is A159671. Okay, we go to introductions. What we know about the digital integrity. Digital integrity has a broad meaning and has many definitions. So, the context of the cybersecurity and US national security, digital integrity means keeping our data safe. Or in the general context, it means the digital integrity means the standard of good behavior, honest practice, ethical principle, and moral value that will be set based on the digital standard in the workplace or organization or which in the social norms of the digital community. So we go to the pros digital integrity in the context of the prospective employers. Okay, the digital integrity as a employer's integrity test is the platform to measure honestly, dependability, and the work ethics. They are take two forms: overtly and covert. Overt integrity tests refer to direct to dishonest and counterproductive behavior like theft, cyberloafing, and absenteeism. But the covert testing is about the personality based. They assess the integrity by proxy and the constitutiveness. So the second point is about for the pros digital integrity on the context of the prospective employers is about the digital integrity also have advantage to help employer for checking or screening any relationship about the job applications conclude education background, criminal record, and others. That's mean digital integrity as a platform for employers to detect employer integrity based on informations from the job applications. It's mean like the digital integrity is the one platform for help the employers to checking or screening any relations about the job application on the internet online for or it's like checking on the conclude education background, criminal record, and other thing. Then it will checking about the integrity for the employers want to get a job or want to register their name or they want to get a job which the job applications on the online it will be detect the integrity for the individual want to job on the workplace. So we go to the cons digitals. The cons digital integrity in the context of the prospective employers. So we know that the integrity will have this advantage when overt integrity. It's like the platform for the employers employers test integrity for the point of the overt integrity tests often measure test dishonest behavior and attitude toward dishonest. Both of those measures can create ethical dilemma among employers. It means sometimes when employers use the digital integrity to check or test the employer's test integrity, the office integrity test often to measure past dishonest behavior and attitude toward dishonest. So it will be effect for the employers on the workplace to create the ethical dilemma among the employers there. So the last point is about the digital integrity also have disadvantage when jobs are taken over by technology system or digital, resulting in the digital workplace, reducing the opportunity for employers to communicate physically and integrally with others colleagues. It's like the friends on the job. So this can cause the employers to feel isolated, frustrated, until it will cause the employers to lack integrity in performing their job. So it means the digital integrity also will be affected for the employers when they working in the home. It will when the job taken by the technology system or digital resulting in the digital workplace, it will give the effect for the employers which the aspect about the communicate physical and integrate with the others colleges. It will because they to isolated and frustrated until they cause will lack integrity in the performing in their job. So the conclusion is I want to conclude about all these things. We know that the digital integrity, it's mean the standard of good behavior, honest practice, ethical principle, and moral value for the someone who want to for someone by the asset based on the digital standard in the workplace or organization or which in the social norms of the digital community. So the digital community will have a pros and cons. So when the pros is the pros digital integrity, it have the platform for the employer's integrity test to measure the honesty, dependability, and ethic or the work ethic, and it will the pros also of the pros digital integrity also have the advantage to have the employers for checking or screening any relationship about the job applications. So and the cons digital, it's mean the digital integrity when the employers use the test platform tests about the employers, it will be affected for the over integrity test for the employers on the workplace, which will be measured about their past dishonest behavior and attitude toward, and it will be create the ethical dilemma and among employers, and then the disadvantage about this digital integrity will also taken about the technology system on digital, resulting in the digital workplace is reducing opportunity for employers. So it will affected for the community physical and integrity with the other colleges. So it will the employees will have a feel isolated and frustrated until they will cause the lack of the integrity in performing their job. So thank you for listening. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Fazihatun binti Muhammad Zaini. Today, I would like to discuss about the pros and the cons digital integrity of a prospective employee. What is digital integrity? So, in the simple word, digital integrity simply mean keeping our data. So, in the other word, the state of one's self-integrity
and good behavior, moral and ethical standards that may be got through one's digital existence, interaction with other digital community. So have you ever wondered how to find a job place? No matter who you are, whether you are recent grad, you are a housewife or a business person, you can use online resources to start working. For example, LinkedIn is like your online CV. You can put education, experience, skills, and contact. Everything is on your fingertips. So now we move to the pros digital integrity of a prospective employees. So the first point is employer can do a background checking in relation to job applicants, and this check range from full financial and criminal record screening to simply checking where employee worked before. One reason employer conduct background check on a candidate is to screen for potential workplace violence and other criminal behavior that could lead to negligence hiring lawsuits. Okay, the second point is some employer will run a full background check including records, including education, past employment records, criminal record, and credit check. And some of them will do more than call your reference. Now, the cons digital integrity of a prospective employees. The first point is employer must apply the same standard to everyone when they making a hiring decision, regardless of the gender, race, national origin, religion, disability, family status, or age. Some states also prohibit discrimination based on political affiliation or other characteristics. For example, an employer cannot refuse to hire employee because a Facebook search show that he or she have a history of depression. So the second point is the work will be taken over by the technological system that will cause worker to learn IT to keep up with the modern digitals nowadays. So this will make employer more likely to focus on skilled worker in the IT field to be hired instead of those with a good academic background. So that's all from me. Thank you, Doctor and friends.
Today, I want to talk about pro and cons digital integrity from the prospective employers. The ability to work from any device in any location is expected in this new digital generation. Employer want everything in one place, faster connection, instant message, and also instant answer. So that's why today I want to talk about pro and cons digital workplace that may affect integrity employers. Okay. For the pros, for the first point is increase employer engagement, which is adopting a digital workplace can increase engagement by allowing staff to easily communicate and collaborate. Employers can blog, give recognition and reward to their peers, creating a social buzz and interactive culture. And also employers can making document accessible from one place and ensuring they are easy to access, which provide a better user experience and increase the use of digital platform and engagement. Okay. For the second point for the pros is improve communication. Digital workplace is solution to creating an effective communication channel as it allow the organization and its employees to connect and communicate with everyone at any time. Department can easily communicate through instant message using platforms like Microsoft Teams or Slack, and remote staff can easily communicate and keep up to date the business trend. And also the organization can communicate change, news, and general information by ensuring everyone is receiving the same communication at the same time. Senior manager can increase consistency and transparency. Okay, for the cons, for the first point is
loss of interpersonal communication skill, which is instant messaging and virtual video platforms such as Skype and Slack have significantly reduced the traditional communication method. Face-to-face and group meeting are becoming a thing of the past as organizations rely on the digital environment communicate. Okay. Human interaction encourage effective teamwork, and some of the best innovation are achieved through the social interaction and collaboration. The digital workplace is reducing the opportunity for employers to physically communicate and integrate with their peers. This could result in employer feeling isolated and unenthusiastic when tasked with face-to-face duties such as conducting interview, giving presentation, and leading meeting. Interpersonal communication skills are key to building business relationships. By limiting face-to-face communication can negatively impact the employers, weakening their skill, abilities, and overall productivity. Okay. For the second point is employers' resistance to change, which is introducing new technology into your organization is an investment which will provide your employers with new resources to effectively to do their job easier and quicker. New technology is mean change. People feel the unknown, and implementation of the new working environment could cause uncertainty amongst your organization, resulting in employees becoming resistant to the change. The most common reason for the resistance when adopting new technology is loss of the job security, fear of failure, the unknown, and the distrust within the organization. Okay, that's all. Thank you.